One of the things that his kids orphanage, that is actually in the eastern part of Uganda, is about 3 hours from Kampala, is an establishment of this wonderful orphanage. It's in the community whereby actually people really is basically about 85% was Muslims, and the first time we went there to plant a church, we found great resistance. You know, even when the church was established, it really faced a lot of challenge because the Muslims didn't want it in a place. And I thought this area was so much hit by the AIDS epidemic, and there were so many orphans. And so one of the idea God gave me is, you know, instead of, if they're fighting a church, they will not fight something that goes to help their kids who have lost their children, who have lost their parents. And so we decided to establish an orphanage school where we could have these kids who on the street and who had nowhere to be, and bring them in and take care of them and give them education and be able to look after them. Some of these kids, their conditions were really worse, you know, they're sickly, and because some of them are really affected by this AIDS virus, and so their conditions were not good. So we started to bring in the kids and look after them and give them education and feed them and make sure that they have medical attention when they're sick and so on. And so when we started to do this changed the community, and the Muslims who are fighting the church would now look at what we're doing, that we are affecting their kids. And this changed them. We started to receive such acceptance, and you know, it was such a powerful thing. And I really, since then, the image of the church in the area changed. Where the church found resistance, now it has grown. That now it's in this community is such a big church where people are coming because of what we were able to do by reaching out to the needs. And I found out that this is the best way to really bring the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ into hard places, is when you go through reaching and meeting the need that the people have. So it will be really very easy to bring the message of Jesus Christ. So this orphanage now runs about 250 kids. We would have more, actually. Many guardians and knock on the door to see that their children can be given accommodation to join, but we don't have enough facility, we don't have enough classes and accommodation. But with the 250 kids, we've seen such a tremendous change in the life of these kids. And you know, by giving them education and medication and clothing and stuff like that, it really helps and makes a difference. And we thank God for the impact that is being seen into the lives of these children. Our greatest need today is making sure that these children get medical attention, get where to sleep, so which means we need to add on and more classes where to study, but also build on dormitories where they can stay, whereby 6 kids can be taken over, looked at with a widow mom. We're trying to get some Christian widow moms who can come and look after these kids. And so the concept is amazing, and we're trusting God for His provision to make sure that we do provide these facilities and give education to these kids, and you know, so that, you know, who knows, out of these kids we'll have great leaders in this country. And so if you become part of this, it's you are changing a life forever. You're impacting a life and changing a life of a kid that, you know, sometimes the only reward will be when you get to heaven and see what God will really reward you into this. So I call on you and your support in becoming a partner and a sponsor, and so that we can affect the life of these children.